going to another club, and he's like, go this way, because we'll get there sooner. And, which is true, but then when we got there, we sat there forever anyway, so it didn't really fucking matter. Right. Mike was talking about leaving kids in different places. I want to add Sears bra catalog to that list. Sears, oh yeah, Sears had that. The big titty, like the fucking boat anchor. I'm relatively new to the whole comedy bit. I'm still getting my stage presence. Mike has given me a couple pointers. He said, keep the mic closer to your mouth so people can hear you better. I said, yeah, Mike, but it's going to take a little while before I'm fully comfortable holding a dick-shaped object to my lips. He didn't tell me that most comics have stinking ass breath and that the mic is going to most often smell like homeless sex. Homeless sex. Yeah, that's good. That's a good smell. So I really should have took a shit before I got up here. But I'm not one to take shits in public. I'm like really negotiating with my butthole right now. I'm going to give 5 good minutes butthole. You just walked into a butthole joke. And so I had a couple weeks ago, I had a friend text me, how's work going? I said, it's going all right, but I really got to take a shit. He said, why don't you just take a shit? I said, because my job cuts corners in the quality of toilet paper they provide. And the last time I took a shit at work, my asshole needed 3 stitches. And I got shit on my hand. Oh, no shit jokes. All right. So, anybody heard about Jason Collins recently coming out? He's a basketball player. He's gay, and it got me thinking. I'm like, okay, in a gay relationship, there's a top and then there's a bottom. But he's a gay sinner. Where does a gay sinner fit in that whole equation? I don't know. So I'm over 30. I don't have kids. I've never been married. I own cats. My mom's starting to think I'm gay. And she was asking me, she's like, when are you going to start having grandbabies for me? I said, Mom, it might not never happen, so I don't want to hurt your feelings, but just it might never happen. And she said, don't say that. I said, okay, so if I told you the person I was dating was 42, how would you feel? She said, well, it's a little on the older side of having kids, but it's younger than me, and it's still possible, so I'm okay with that. I said, that's a good answer, Mom. I said, but if I told you the person I was dating was 52, how would you feel? She goes, well, whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you happy. I said, that's a real good answer, Mom. Well, his name is Glenn. I love Girl Scout cookies. Anybody else love Girl Scout cookies? Yeah? I was, a couple months ago when they were selling Girl Scout cookies, I walked into a grocery store. They had a little Girl Scout tent in front where they're selling Girl Scout cookies. And as I got closer, I got up to the tent, and the little girl comes from around the tent and goes, do you want to buy some Girl Scout cookies? And I looked at her, I said, fuck yes, I would. Why else do you think I'm standing this close to you as a registered sex offender? The lady behind the tent grabs the little girl, pulls her away from me. I said, don't worry, lady. I'm not registered. A couple of months ago, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, I'm feeling a little heavy from all the Girl Scout cookies. When was I in the best shape of my life? And I figured, you know what? When I was 6 years old, I was in the best shape of my life. I said, so what was I doing then to be in such good shape? And I figured it out, and I've lost 40 pounds. Thank you. Thank you. And so I'm getting more exercise because now every time I see my sister, I chase her and pull her hair. And in the last 2 months, all I've been eating is boogers and dirt. I have a short little fat friend. He always calls me K-Fed because he says I look like Kevin Federline. So I'll be in the middle of a conversation with somebody and he'll run up, doesn't he look like Kevin Federline, K-Fed? And the people are like, yeah, he kind of does. And I'm like, fuck him. Doesn't he look well fed? So I was with Well Fed, and I was walking on Mill Avenue, and I seen this guy in a purple costume. He was like, kind of looked like a dick, and I was like, as I got closer, I seen like angry teeth, kind of like that, on the top of the head of the dick. And I asked him, I said, why are you dressed as a purple penis, or angry purple penis? He says, I'm not a penis, I'm a shark. I said, well, I've never seen a purple shark. He said, well, I've never seen a purple penis. I said, then you never squeeze yours hard enough. All right. So it's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Every mother, mostly motherfuckers, but probably mostly motherfuckers here. We got, probably someday maybe you'll be a mother, but my mother's here. Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Thanks, Fred.
Yeah. And people were saying earlier that mothers they always love you, and that they'll always, no matter what you do, they'll always support you. You can murder people, but your mother will always love you. And I could say, at one time in my life, that wasn't true. I was 4 years old. I had gotten on a two-wheel bike, never having to ride on a bike with training wheels, and I rode that motherfucker. At 4 years old, no bullshit, no big wheel, no bike with training wheels, just a two-wheel bike at 4 years old. And I rolled up to my mom, and my mom didn't go, oh my God, you're fucking 4 years old riding a two-wheel bike. No. She said, where the fuck did you get that bike? That was the first time I stole a bike. So I was at my Auntie B last year. She got married, and before the wedding she asked me to give her away, and I'm like, Auntie B, I don't think I could give you away. I don't think I could do it. She said, well, do what you can. I said, okay. So the day came to give, to have the wedding, and we walked down the aisle, and we got to the priest, and the priest goes, who gives her away? Everybody looks at me, and I kind of look around. I'm like, anybody? No? Well, I've decided I can't give her away. But I will accept him, so does anybody want to give him away? Nobody? All right. So I was a bachelor for a number of years, and I learned some things about myself. And I recently got into a relationship, and I realized that shit didn't matter. And ladies, there's two ladies here and the waitress, so this joke is not gonna fucking work. Ladies, mom included, stop giving hand jobs. Do something that the dudes can't do better than you. My girlfriend tried to give me a hand job a couple weeks ago. 15 minutes later, what resulted was a third-degree Indian burn. If she just would have kept her hand on the callous palm print, it would have been all right. But I'm a white dude with a bald head, so this may come as a shock to some people. But I've never dated a white woman. I've only ever dated black women. So this is common knowledge amongst people that know me. And I was at a, fuck you, Mike. So I was at a party when a black friend of mine introduced me to his new white girlfriend who I never met before. And when he introduced me, I said, I'm Fred, how you doing? She goes, oh, you're the dude who doesn't like white women. I said, whoa, my mother is white, my sister is white, so I love white women, but that's about as far as it goes. So she got upset with that answer, so she kept hammering me about it. I said, you know what? John Mayer did an interview where he said all the women he's ever fucked have always been white, and that his dick is a white supremacist. I said, so then that makes mine a motherfucking Black Panther. No Black Panther jokes in a crowd of white people. So she didn't take that as an answer, so she asked me again. She kept kind of bugging me about it. I said, I never met you before. I don't know. I'm not trying to explain to you, but you know why I'm not attracted to white women? And she said, why? I said, because their pussy looks like pig's feet. Maybe that's why the brothers like him so much. Somebody goes, well, what does black pussy look like? I said, to me, it looks like chocolate cake, and I fucking love chocolate cake. All right, this little scrawny white kid goes, hey, my ideal woman is half black and half white. I said, that's cool, I can dig that. I said, but is her mom white or black? And he goes, well, what difference does that make? I said, that's kind of cool that he would answer that way, but the real answer is the dad you'd be dealing with. That's a big difference, let me tell you. My experiences. All right, I think happy Mother's Day, Mom. It's a whole lot of cocks here. Mom, I'd ask you to leave now because they're still serving alcohol. And I got one more joke. A couple weeks ago, a dude at work, he approached me, he goes, hey, I know your mom. I'm like, all right. I said, how you know my mom? He said, isn't that a little personal? I said, I don't know, motherfucker. You tell me how personal is it? Are you my dad? No, I don't know my dad jokes.